Please, friend, enjoy music.
Oh, yes! Hey, what the fuck is up? Denny's! It's Friday! Can you hear me okay? How we doing in the chat? Who we got in here? We got Wally, aka Sam Clark. We got Paulo DeBouncer, Snare Snail, Plastodon, and David Crichton, and somebody named Eddie. I assume that's not
Some
Ed.
money, jackass.
We got George DeMello, Andrew Cope Official, Guitar Anime, and James Collins. Pablo Montilla, Marcus Björnley, Time, and also FREEBIE Splatter, and the Art Star, yeah. Say hello. Wandering with Wade. Hope you're all okay. is here, farming the shamans, shamaning the farms as well. Daco of the 25 bits, dropping the 25 bits from above in his aeroplane of love. It's fucking Friday, let's get down. Oh! Damn, and the clip it button just worked. It must be fate. Probably should have warmed up before going ham singing. How we all doing? Oh my God, you guys. It's been such a couple of weeks. Thank you so much, AD. Thank you for your donation. You have been added to the list. What's an... Oh, okay. Yes, my voice is much better. Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Says it's good to have me back. It's good for me to be back. Daniel Johansson also is here. What up? I got set up to shoot a video and I put the... I'm going to destroy everything right now. I put an overhead camera and it's in the way. In here, why is that? Why did that dingus go and then not stop? Why? Why would you just get it together, bro? Get it the fuck together. Just become a color. Thank you. Yeah. When are you getting the fry screen video? I mean, now that I'm actually better, I might be able to start. I haven't done it in a month. And all my progress is kind of fucked. I can give you a tutorial on how to sound like a frog getting stepped on. Ravenous says he made a song, but it's under a different name. Can you still send it in? Yeah, why not? Yeah, as long as you give me the deets. Yeah, so man, how are you guys doing? Working on this album release has been a hell of a thing. Man, promo is so much harder than actually making music, if you can believe it. I can't tell you the stupid shit that you have to do. I've been doing all of these interviews. That's regular. Love doing interviews. It's fun. It's just it's really time consuming, you know? But then trying to get this fucking... So the album comes out on Friday, a week from today.
Traveler of space and time, to the greatest stream imaginable. Won't you stay a while?
Cryptic music. Welcome. Oh, that's just gonna do that all day. Yeah, it really is, isn't it? That's a shame. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I guess I'll just turn you off for now. So, a music video is part of the promotional stuff, right?
We're premiering it on Thursday through an outlet. It's not done yet. I have been, like, we just filmed the drums for it on Wednesday, and I have just been shrimp shape on my couch in After Effects and Premiere, doing all the, like, masking and keying and all that stuff for everything, and sending it to the guy who's going to put us in a super cool 3D environment for this 3-minute song. And, like, it's going to be fucking great. But holy shit, you guys, like, there's so many things. AD, do you have a link for us? Is it AD or is it ad, like you're an advertisement? I mean, you can, if you're gonna, tip your boy, you can be an advertisement. I guess this is, in a sense, an advertisement for. It's in the chat. If you put it in the chat, I cannot see it. You need to put it in the Discord. Oh, AD is the Burnout Man. My bad. Oh. I did not see that was the case, and now I have understanding. Right. Angirasa Darba. That's the AD. Now I understand. Hold on, but I'm in the middle of bitching about how hard it is to be me. It's not hard. It's great. It's just so time consuming, you know? And it's like, you can outsource a lot of things. For example, I'm outsourcing the creation of the 3D environment in Blender, or what I think he's using Blender. Because that is beyond my skill. But I know that because I filmed the, everything on the green screen in my garage, I know that I'm capable of doing a really good job of keying it out. And on top of the fact that I knew I could do it before, having to do it, let's see, on 4 separate people from 2 different angles. So I've now had to do it 8 times. I have gotten way fucking better at it. And, like, I kind of became the fucking king of green screen over the last 2 weeks. It's like, it's cool. Like, it's cool because now I'm getting faster at it. But man, drums are the hardest because every single fucking surface on a drum is reflective, on a drum kit is reflective, and it's so complex. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking about it now. But all that to say, that is what I have been doing. That is why we did not have a stream last week. Oh yeah, Wade, I just literally today downloaded the Premiere beta so that I could use the masking, whatever it's like, auto mask or whatever. For one particular thing, and it saved me fucking hours. But But there is more motion blur, but because we shot at a very high, whatever, I can't remember what the fucking thing is called. I shot at 1/100 instead of 1/50 to reduce the motion blur. Helped a lot. But, like, I've never cracked After Effects before I started doing this. And now I'm, like, all up in it. Is this part of... Shutter speed, thank you. Is that part of making music? Like, not really. You don't have to go as fucking hard as I am going to make videos for your... Like, people are not gonna watch our music videos in the same way that people are... Like, they're not going to discover us, really, you know? Like, basic fucking cell phone shit on TikTok will blow up your band 10 times faster. I'm making these because I wanted to make a piece of art. And I'm spending a fucking fortune. Okay? All right. Anyway, no more about me. That's just an update on Trey Xavier. It's all going very well. It's just... It's a lot. All right. Hi, Trey. Good to see you well. Long time since I popped in here. Yes, I noticed. But that's because I was moving continents, and so I absolutely had to focus on that. And as a result, I'm staying up at around 3 a.m. to just be here right now. 3 a.m.? And here I am yakking away. 3 a.m.? So you're 11 hours ahead? What's 11 hours ahead? Where did you move to? So I don't think I'll make it a regular thing unless I can start waking up early, hop in at the end. Okay, in the months I've been gone, I've been doing a lot of grinding and practice behind the scenes to get better at my craft. I like to think I basically solved 99% of my mix problems, so I guess we'll find out
so
about
much
that.
for your donation. I really appreciate it.
Rav, thank you so much for your donation. You've been added to the list. And that my vocals are actually trending towards something resembling professional standards. Anyways, enough rambling. Here's a song I've been working on as part of a concept album I'm working on. Don't do a concept album. Don't do it, bro. I can tell you from the experience, the hardest one experience, not to do it. Don't do it. I've done it twice now. I was thinking I could start off with a small EP or two. No, do singles. Singles. It's a larger story and drop the whole thing that way. Yeah, I mean, you can, but just, you just, how do I put this? Like, so, if I could go back in time, I would I would just not do an album, probably. But you just, I would probably do basically what you're describing, but just with singles. Okay? And then at the end you go, ta-da, it was an album all along, and then you just group it into an album. Now, of course, you can't sell a vinyl of like the 12 singles, or I mean you can, but that's obviously a fucking terrible idea. I mean, it really depends. A glorified playlist, kinda. I don't know. Honestly, like, I don't know if I have really good advice for anyone. The music industry is all fucked. And then you then
Have
eventually
some money,
we
jackass.
die. Everyone, you know. Eventually you die and it won't matter anymore. No, don't think of it like that. Cope, thank you so much. You have been added to the list. Do not play. Do not redeem. Yeah, but I would say, as far as releasing, like, just release something first that's like doable, like within like a small scope. Don't let it grow into this huge thing. Like, do something that's like contained, that you can write, record, afford to either do yourself or pay for mix, master, and promotion. Okay? And then worry about the large form art pieces once people fucking care, you know? Like, yeah, just like make something that you can do the whole cycle for before you like scope creep yourself to death, you know? Okay. Our album was initially going to be an EP. Purgatory, Edges Meet, and Push That Rock were going to be a 3-song EP, and then Scope Creep got us. And here we are 6 years later, finally releasing in a week. CDs are on the way. Vinyl is gonna happen. Like, CDs are actually currently being manufactured, and I will have them. But even before I have them in hand, you'll be able to buy them as soon as we get the fucking store up and running. Okay, I guess I had a lot to say today, you know, and I'm talking. But here we go. Faint-Hearted Prayer. AKA 80.
You might regret this, but simple and just limitless. Anything else is you sickness. This the process you breathless.
Really
It's closer to the breathless. And the way to tell your life.
Sorry, that's really loud. I had it down in here.
Pablo Montilla.
Thank you so much for your donation. Also, hello, Andrew Jackson. Much improved your mix. That's great. Oh. Woo! It's still a bit mushy in a way. I feel like that is a underwhelming ending for a great solo. I would make it like slightly busier at the end, just a little.
Take my breath away.
Andrew, can we get the poll going?
Take my breath away.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I like the sound of your guitars quite a bit better. All right, we gotta run this back. I'm kind of getting the levels in the room dialed.
You might regret this. Push the nipple and ingestion. Limitless. Anything I think gives you sickness. Sickness. The process of you breathless. It's exhaustion of the breathless.
The tooth. Also, Andy Armstrong, hello. Wait, maybe I said your name in the song. I blacked out. The kick drum isn't really cutting. It's loud, but it's not. I can't like hear it as well. The poll is open, folks. What's it gonna be? Song or gong? Cast your vote. What a bunny. Cool glitches. I think your cymbals are a little too loud. I like loud cymbals. I'm constantly telling Alex to turn them the fuck up. Whatever that one is too quiet. I mean, but this is like worlds fucking better than whatever the last one is that I heard from you. Mix wise. Like really, it really does sound very good. There's some things that are sort of feels like it's kind of, let's see, how do I put this? Yeah, feels like there's a couple things that are sort of masking or making the other elements not work as well as I know they could, but overall it's really good. It's not that, like, that shouldn't, you shouldn't feel like you have to redo the whole fucking thing or whatever. Like, it's most of the things are working really well. There's just one or two things that are sort of eating away at the mix. And I think the cymbals are part of it. And it's not just that they're too loud. I think you could probably treat them in a way that would work at that volume. But they're kind of like, kind of shitting all over everything. But overall, like, just so much cleaner and better. And the song is cool. Somebody said overstuffed. It does feel a little overstuffed. And that's coming from a maximalist. I love your ambition, though, like always. Your vocals do sound much better. Keep refining this, and it'll fucking slap. Like, it's not ultra hooky like some of yours have been. But I don't know. It does not suck, man. It does not suck. Really cool, dude. Will Schaefer, thank you so much for your donation. You've been added to the list. Yeah, dude, like you're 100% moving in the right direction with every part of it. I'll say that much for an absolute certainty. So whatever you're doing, just keep fucking doing it. There's like, man, people don't really understand the amount of time that you have to put in to get that last fucking like 10%. And like what you got to do. It's so, oh man, it takes so long. Luckily, you're young. You got so much life left in you before you become an ancient. And one of the ancients like myself. But they'll, once you decide on an artist name and you stick with it, the world will, 5 years from now, we'll all be saying it and we'll all know. Yeah, there's the first 90% and the second 90% is what I've heard and what I say. Hi, Mom. Okay. Fuck yeah, dude. All right. Here's Rav with his new project, Grabengas. Gas and Grit.
Thank you so much for your donation. I'm ever so hungry.
Andrew Jackson. Oh, shit. Are you doing some kind of math? 120.68? Did you fuck up the math? Or did it take... Andrew, thank you so much for your donation. You've been added to the list. It hasn't updated yet, has it? Did it? Whatever. Nice. Close enough. Yeah. Oh fuck, we blew past 100. I gotta change my hat. All right. What up, Sam? Oh, this Strandberg looks great on me. It's true. This is one of the guitars that I play the most, for a variety of reasons. But it's like my primary couch guitar. And I play it on stream because it's so light and because it plays, the usual, it plays really well. It sounds great. But like, because of those things, it winds up just getting the most playtime out of most of my guitars. You can't go wrong. Oh, Pablo, it's called Friday Paid Critique Read Description. It's at the top of the folder called, or the section called Trey's Content. All right, so this is a World War I themed blackened thrash side project from Ravenous. Straight from the gas-filled trenches of the Western Front, Grabengas brings you blackened thrash fury that reflects the decaying remnants of the First World War. Isn't there a band that just came out that's World War I themed? You can't see it. All right, well, for now, just drop it in the Friday freebies. Because you said you can see that one, yeah? And we'll grab it out of there, and hopefully a mod will help you. Okay, here we go. Plastodon, are you referring to resin? Oh, you found it. Okay, good. Who knew that World War I black and thrash would make me want to shake my ass? It's possible I just feel like dancing. I will say that this mix sounds much better than what you usually send in. Maybe because you usually send in, like, mostly unfinished. Oh, Andrew, can you reset the poll, please? Tommy is scared shitless. Tommy used to work on the docks. He should have stayed there. If the union hadn't gone on strike, he wouldn't have wound up in the trench.
Wait for me? Thank you. I'm so hungry.
That's actually kind of a hook. Jeremy, thank you so much for your donation. You've been added to the list. Oh, you got to turn up that solo. I think you need to, like, compress that solo a little bit because it keeps kind of like dipping out. Like sometimes the level is fine and sometimes it's completely lost. And that sucks because it sounds cool. Saren, it's all downhill from here, bro. First time recording something, it's a rush. The poll is open, folks. Cast your votes. Cast your votes. What's it gonna be? Song or gong? So this to me, of all the things that you've sent in, this I think feels the most complete. Or like, what's the word? Yeah, the most like fully realized, I guess. Now it doesn't feel like it has quite the same originality as many of the things that you sent in. I'm gonna kind of. We won't listen to the whole thing again, probably, but I just want to. You usually have like really interesting chords and chord progressions. This feels a little more. Got a minor 7 flat 5 chord right there. You've got some. Overall, it feels a little more, I don't know, typical. What up, Crypt Rick? And as I basically say about every fucking song that anyone sends in here, dynamics sort of taking the back seats over here. It's sort of a wall, which I guess you could expect from this style of music, but also like it's a little wearing, you know. But it's short. And it's yes, and as people are saying, it is actually pretty hooky. I mean, I want you to inject a little bit more of that originality into this, because as I've often said, there's always this sort of push and pull between like good and wildly original, because if it's comparatively easy to make something good, right? Because you can just sort of follow a formula. There's a lot of shoulders to stand on. To make something very original, you're really breaking out into new territory. So it's hard to make something that is original and good. You're sort of, this one you leaned into the like somewhat more well-worn territory, and did a really good job with it. It's just a little bit more typical sounding. But I think you are also kind of headed in the right direction in a sense. Your production sounds much better. Everything's a bit cleaner and snappier and punchy, and it's nice. Jamie Slays! Dude, what's up? How you doing? Welcome. Everybody say hi to Jamie. He slays with the right hand of death. He's also British. He's got that going for him. From the continent of England. Yes, it's a continent. Oh, bro. Look, if I'm not at NAMM, you should check my pulse. Know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not at NAMM, I am likely dead. I live for NAMM. I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, that's true. We did meet for the first time at IHOP, didn't we? All right. Up next, we got Cope. At the Copacabana. Hey Trey, my first solo album, The Mirror, is almost done. This is the title track we've heard before, but I've re-recorded vocals, guitars, and bass. I've also updated the drums, hoping for critique on vocal performance, arrangement, and production, trying to make this as final/professional as possible. Oh, we're definitely not going to try and play it now. I've never performed at NAMM, and I think I would fucking hate it, to be honest. Like, The Mirror, you say? Okay, here we go. I think my experience of NAMM, if I had to play, would be miserable. I like being completely free and just being able to wander and talk to people. And I'd probably just be holed up in my hotel practicing the whole time. I feel like those sound effects are way too loud, because now I've turned down the track. Oh yeah, and now it sounds really weak. Yeah, you gotta pull those waves and shit way down.
In the light, when doubt can define you, there's more, but something we all lose. It's never enough to know that flames will grow. So why don't go? Let our side go. Alright, that doors that lead to nowhere. Not bringing the reach at the speed of light. Terrorizing with pictures of the neon light. That's all I do. I wanna be mad in my step inside. Step right on my back. It's not smart. Not clever is not. Not street for sight. Then I
probably would have done a really big stop right there, which is a little cliche, but I think it would have worked really well. Okay. Right now it sounds weak. You're gonna have to like automate the guitars up or something. As soon as we hit this moment that should be ultra fucking heavy, suddenly it's like
so as doubt changed my vision.
it might have something to do with the fact that we're coming from a section that is really super full. Right? The chorus, you've got a ton of stuff going on. It's you know, probably smashing the fuck out of your mastering chain or whatever, or your bus compressor or whatever. And then once we hit that the heavy riff after it, I don't know if it's just like kind of sounds less compressed or what. It's some kind of a dynamic thing that's being lost, because the part is cool. But it just sounds weak, and I don't know exactly what that is without seeing how you're doing it, but you might have to sort of balance the chorus elements better. Damn, bro. Andrew Jackson has not only been my most loyal mod and done the most free labor, but he's also in total donated $3,000. Y'all say fucking thank you to Andrew Jackson. someday we will be on the same prog power bill. Cope. The poll is open, folks. Cast your votes. Bro wanted feedback on his vocal, on the vocal performance. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some feedback. Yeah, same problem right here. You might get something more out of it if you add a center guitar. That's like kind of a I don't know, like add a third guitar up the middle. But it might just be automation too. Like, I don't know if you need to just turn them up at that point or what. But like those are that's really my only note. You know what I've been doing a lot lately? Neural DSP has kind of like ruined my life in a way, because I've been utilizing the octave things, like the octave pedal and the whammy thing within fucking what's it called? Oh, actually, within both Archetype Rabia and Gojira. And it's like, it can be it can make it really muddy and awful. But sometimes I'll blend in a bunch of an extra low octave, and then if it needs clarity, I'll add in a teeny bit of an octave above. Rabia, I've been using to make like really disgusting fuzzed out sounds. I told you I had that recording project last month that took up so much of my life. I did one track that's like a what's it called? One that was like a sludgy stoner doom thing, and I made the fucking best, most disgusting guitar tone. The riff's like, it's fucking, you can hear the weed in the guitar tone. And man, fucking Sludge City. It's super dope. But like it's also kind of a cheap trick in a way. To add octaves. And also, depending on how low you're tuned, it could just add mud. But all right. See you later, AD. Keep on working that shit, because it's sounding good, man. Cope, like, I don't really have any notes for you, man, aside from those little ones. Like, everything else is slappy. Fucking slappy tappy. Yeah, so, Mike Kriggs is saying that Amp Knob BDH3 is on sale and sounds amazing with
Thank
my
you so much for your
IRs.
donation. All you're really doing is enabling me to buy more lights and stupid-looking hats, but thanks.
Ruined Effigy. Thank you so much for your donation. Sliding in to but if you can't drop the link fast enough. He will be skipping the line, but will he skip now? He's working on it. It's fine. You'll be next either way. Thank you so much for your donation. Daniel Jimenez dropped an MP3. You know you can't do that. What am I gonna play an MP3 out of Discord? What do you know? What do you know? Orgies. Hello. You're gonna want to hit this right here. Command rules, and you will have all of the information that you need. Welcome. All right. Oh, you're on mobile. You can do it. Okay. Radio silence. You'll be next, Daniel. I should probably read what they wrote. Song off my band. No, I already did that one. Song off my band Radio Silence's new album, The Quiet Collapse. Trying to blend some alternative rock and modern metal in short and catchy package. Thanks for listening. Woo! What is that reminiscent of? I use this example a lot. This sounds like a proggier hum. Counting Stars. That's really good, though. I like that. You drink the blue, brother? You ever literally just drink the blue? You don't drink the blue drinks you. Drums are too busy for this part. Way too busy right there. Also didn't really explode into the chorus in a way that I wanted. That's a really good riff. Cool little surprises. Did a drummer actually perform these parts / write them? The poll is open, folks! Let's see it. Drop your thoughts on the song and fall down beneath the waves, asleep now. Yeah, almost no syncopation in the vocal. If you're trying to be poppy, like need a lot more syncopation. It's all a bit mayonnaise. Very white melodies. Really great. Nice sounds. Cool parts for the most part. That's a weird moment to choose an open hi-hat. For that really big moment. GGD Modern and Massive performed them. Okay, so a guitar player wrote these drum parts. Are they stock grooves? Because if you're using stock grooves, I do that often. When I'm, needing to work quickly, and also to get a real drummer feel, because like I can program drum parts. But if I'm not taking my time, they're gonna be really on the grid probably. And then I can. All right, got your link, Daniel. Thank you. You will be next. So I rely on stock grooves, because ones that are actually played by a drummer, to get like enough of a human feel for it to be passable. If it's not just something that I'm going to be using as a placeholder to play along to and then have a real drummer play it. But I still have to, for the final product, edit the shit out of them to fit the part better. So like, to me, it might seem like a nitpick, but drums are like really, really important in delivering the dynamic message of the song. Acoustic, what up? Paulo's dying because I called your melodies white. I mean... Wait, is this the same song? Yeah. Okay. And they just feel like real... fucking way too busy for certain parts. And it doesn't feel groovy, and it feels like a lot of these moments are a bit lost because of that. I think you need to I mean, I would personally, like, I would say it's worth kind of... You already released it. Wait, it's from you already released this. Okay, well, next time around. This is why you kind of need a real drummer perspective. What up, John McIntyre? But you've got some really good shit in here. It is not my birthday. My birthday is in May. But thank you. Thank you, Mike Swell. I mean, fuck it. We can celebrate my birthday today. Does it say somewhere that it's my birthday and I just didn't fix it? Oops. I think Mike Swell's just trolling. Happy birthday. Who's saying it's my birthday? You thought I was a Scorpio? Well, the fact about me that you're actually missing is that I was born without an astrological sign. It's crazy. It's like really, really rare. I was born just without one. So, obviously not a whole lot of feedback I can give you. Since this has already been released into the world. At least nothing you can apply to this. But it's, you know, it's mainly that. I think everything else about it is really good. You just gotta have a real, like, you have to at least convince people that it's a real drummer if you're not going to use real drums, you know? Damn. Jeremy turned 40 since he was here last. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Andrew Jackson says, what did the drummer call his twin daughter? What? Oh, his twin daughters. And a 1 and a 2. Yeah, that's a good one. So Mike Swell wants to know what that was. It was Radio Silence is the band. Radio Silence. The album The Quiet Collapse is out now for your listening pleasure. I think, and I'm being critical, as is the job. But overall, I think it's very good. I've spent so much time using RotoBrush over this past week that I'm like seeing red outlines around things. I'm like, how would I separate this out from the background? Andrew Jackson turned 45. The Tooth turned 48. Congratulations, everyone. We made it this far. Many do not. Many do not. I really do feel like everything about my life is going to get better once this album is out a week from today. Not necessarily because anything will come of it. It might. But whether or not it does, it's done, and it will be this huge weight lifted off of me. I'm you know, like I was 35 when we started recording it. Anyway, all right. We got some new Ruined Effigy. Raw early version of a new song I'm working on. Here we go. Martyrs.
You hate the words that you know you fear.
40's the new 25, you guys. We are going to rule the world. People younger than us don't know how to use computers, and neither do people older than us. Big tritones. Ooh, that was, you almost hit that chord. Gotta get that melody to hit, but it's nice. Obviously it's wrong, so kind of slops into the chorus. Jaden. Da-na-na. Yeah. Spooky. Nice. See you later, Marcus. Thanks for coming. Lots of cool little things, little ear candy things. That's a hooky riff. Interesting chord changes. You're gonna have to nail them. Bro, you ever see Danzig lift bricks? Move bricks around his property? Martyr! Tell your children not to come my way. Martyr! That was a little too much. I really like all your little ear candy things. You've got cool layers. Why am I out of focus? Danzig would never be out of focus. Yeah, I think this has a lot of potential. You got a good hook. It feels a little slow to me. I feel like the energy. E standard. Yeah, cool riff. So that definitely have the drums hit that. I'm presuming you're just kind of using, at this point, these are mostly, what's the word? Like stand-in drums? The drums like kind of hit it, but you should probably do like a da-da-tsh, like on the snare. And kind of have, there's a few elements that are kind of, oh, maybe not. Just make it tighter. But like, oh shit! Fires in time! Thank you for your donation. You've been added to the list. I like that little swishy sound. I don't know what that is. Some kind of synthy thing. Oh, fuck. Fire some time doing some math? I didn't even notice. I mean, I would try it like 5 BPM faster or something. Oh, we got 195.69. My Stream Deck took a shit for some reason when I hit it. Nuts! Close enough. Welcome back, the sex number. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I assume this is not the finished mix in any way. Also, it's an MP3, and I'm hearing a lot of artifacts and shit. Like you said, it's raw in an early version, which is the best time to be bringing shit in here, right? Oh shit, we got a bot? We got a bat? Oh. Let's go ahead and smash that bat. Bot smasher! Feels like, is that really worth it at this point? Do people actually buy viewers? Someone asked me a question. Who was it? Spook00 asked, do you critique multiple styles or specifically around your genre? Any style. Any style. I don't want cheap viewers. Cheap viewers do nothing for me. I want those expensive viewers. I want those return, you know? I want those coming back every week types. I don't need those cheap viewers. They can stay at home. I want quality, not quantity. I already got the quality. We got the Gong Gang. What the fuck else we need? You can charge me more if I'd like. I'm running on empty right now. Okay. Gong Gang strong. Strong gang. I just thought of that just now. I have a way with words. Yeah, so I think that track, like, you need to get the melody really dialed. I think it should be a little bit faster. I wouldn't say that's a deal breaker, but I would say just try it 5 to 10 BPM faster. If you can like 5 to 10 BPM. What did I just fucking say? 5 to 10 BPM faster. For some reason it didn't sound. If it's easy to do in your DAW, some DAWs like can just like, and will just like stretch and shrink, you know? I'm having a stonk. You know, if it's easy to try, I would say try that. And then, yeah, just getting the melody to really hit those chords. There's a couple spots where you're doing more adventurous chords, but the vocal melody doesn't catch the moment, doesn't get the memo, you know? Oh, been sitting on the couch for so long in shrimp position. The artists, how you say, artist ergonomics. Just hunched over that laptop, shrimping it, prawning it if you're Aussie. All right, here we got Pablo Montilla. I'm Melkor on Discord. Not sure. Oh, no, you already. Okay, that's a fourth written song ever. First with my guitars on it. Started learning to play 2 years ago. I'm glad you won't understand the corny Spanish lyrics. I mean, mi corazón.
Ven, acércate, no digas más.
What does that sound like? Little 90s right off the bat. Direct recorded acoustic guitars. Free Falling was my first instinct, but that's not what I think it's not that. He's a corazón! I jested. I'm sorry, Anthony. Oh, it might be black or white. That might have been what I was hearing. It's only vaguely. DI recorded acoustic always sounds like garbage. Little twist. Little janky solo. I think you gave yourself a little bit too long of a space to fill with at your current skill level for a solo. Tiempo? Libertad? Getting a little bit here and there. Ooh, tasty little lick there. That's nice. Vaguely Santana-esque. Okay. I think you need to change the acoustic guitar pattern when you get to the chorus. Because it's kind of the same. Like, I want to feel like it's like we've arrived somewhere and something changes. And like, because that's one of the primary driving elements of the track. I think you could change up the pattern quite a bit. So here's the deal with DI acoustic guitar. It's always super clear and cutting, has a ton of high end, and a lot of people like that sound. I think it sounds like fucking garbage, but there's an easy fix. If you get a DI...
Here's some money, jackass.
If you, Todd McKimmey! Todd McKimmey!
Another one.
Dropping 2 freebie bombs on us. Thank you so much, Todd. You legend. And I'm about to need a new hat. And underpants. Because I pooped them. So if you can get an IR loader, like there's tons of free ones out there. Lancaster Audio has Pulse, which I came up with the name for. Thank you very much. That's a good one. And then you have to obtain some acoustic IRs. Okay. And then you just apply those, and it will make your guitar sound way better. But what you should actually do is record your acoustic guitar with microphones. It's quite good. You can blend the DI sound, and all of that if you need a little more clarity. Ooh. But like, okay, so once again, obviously, like you said, I can't understand the lyrics, so I don't know what you're singing about, but overall, this is pretty solid. You've got some really interesting chord changes, solid melodies. Joel Boone! What up? You're in the US. Big mistake. It's actually a piezo. Well, same thing though. Like, so the DI out of an acoustic guitar most of the time is a piezo pickup. There are exceptions to that, of course, but like more often than not, that's what it actually is. So you can just treat it as if it's an acoustic DI and do the exact same thing that I described, and it will sound worlds better. Drove from Kansas to Fort Worth. Wow. A lot of corn. Fort Worth is Texas, yeah? Okay, so you don't have a whole lot of texture changes between the parts of your songs. And that means that the parts sort of just slough into each other. You got to do something to make your chorus stand out. So what Atono no Aji asks why not just mic the acoustic. As it turns out, it was not an acoustic guitar. It's a piezo pickup on his electric guitar. Part of that's going to be the power hand on the drums. You know, like switch from the hi-hat to the whatever, ride, crash, something. Add a tambourine. Maybe there's one in there. And I lost it. But yeah, just something to really differentiate, right? Because aside from that, this is like good. Like, it's nice. For your 4th song ever? That distance is what we would, of 485 miles, that's what we call Canada close. People in Canada in the Midwest are like, oh yeah, oh that's nothing. I drive that just to pick up a bag of milk. If that 485 miles was somehow contained within LA, that would be 2 weeks of driving. Which has led me to go down not an existential rabbit hole. What's the word? Kind of a like thinking about the fabric of reality, right? Because 10 miles, if you're on the 80, driving whatever the speed limit is in the fucking middle of the country somewhere, and it's like, the speed limit is like, I think maybe 80 or 75 miles an hour, and you're go like, that will take you less, it'll take you nothing. But that same distance in LA, depending on the time of day, could take you an hour, could take you an hour and a half. So what does distance actually matter if we measure it as the crow flies or as you would drive? Does it actually matter? Doesn't the distance of travel? I mean, the time of traveling that distance make the most sense? People, make fun of us in LA. They're like, how far is it? And you're like, oh, it's like 20 minutes. I'm like, no, how far is it, bro? And I'm like, But does it really matter? Zaime! What the fuck is up, Zaime? All right, one of the freebies has been claimed by George DeMello. Yeah, at least you'll see something in that hour in LA. All right, here we go. Here we got Jeremy. Jeremy spoken class today. Here with a neon black song, vocals are scratch as usual. I accidentally discovered a new vocal style while trying to be gnarly sounding without bugging my neighbours. I've never made my voice sound like this before. Let me know what you think. Yeah, withered.
Whoa. Tears in my eyes. My heart is impatient. Faces drift by like fragments of speech.
Oh, I need a new hat.
Tunnel vision. There's nothing to see. I'm killed now, I need to fall. I'm killed now, I sleep until nightfall. I'm killed. Was a mask of bloody hate. I'm certain that mine looked exactly.
It sounds like if Nick Cave started a death metal band.
Like I'm a
started doing death metal vocals.
And you're at sea, 50 miles. I'm killed now, I need to
on a phase, Mom. Poll's open, folks. What's it gonna be? Song or gun? Let's go. How am I supposed to wear this? I only want hair again if I can adjust it front to back like that. Otherwise, it's annoying. The chorus does feel a little out of place. I do love a good cop, bad cop type of shit. I did buy this wig for my My Chemical Romance video. I think part of it is that your melody is weird for this part. Like it's a hard fucking thing to sing over. Like the chords there. Yeah, between the lead guitar thing, which is a little hot in the mix, I think, the tremolo picked lead guitar thing, and the chords that are happening, it sounds like the melody's kind of not hitting. The rest of it slaps. Tears in my eyes. My heart is impatient. Faces drift by like fragments of speech. I'm tunnel vision. There's nothing to see. I don't think that's it, Jeremy. I think it's baked into the composition. Yeah, to some extent that will affect it, but like, I'm usually pretty good at hearing through a whatever performance. I mean, the vocals are fucking cool though. Like, the poll is open. Cast your votes. It's like Yeah, I would just give it another, like, a lot of refinement on that chorus. There's something in there. It just kind of, it feels like a big kind of 180 in the middle there. And, in your, like, yeah, it feels a little too, and now for something completely different for me personally. I don't think it's that you shouldn't do like clean melodic vocals. You wouldn't call it a chorus. Well, I mean, whatever it is. That bit. I think it's just gonna take a little bit more tweaking. Can I? It's literally raining outside and it's 64 degrees and it's still kind of toasty in here. I'm a little warm. But I think your new discovered vocal sound is pretty cool. There's like a I've also made similar discoveries trying to sing more quietly, because usually what I do is kind of just go a little all out, you know? And it's usually very loud. But if you're using good support and like really control, like, yeah, if you have good control with support at a low volume, you can sometimes get some really, really cool shit and really build a lot of strength and stuff. Like Chris Cornell apparently sang very, very quietly. And he's one of the fucking goats. So I think aside from that section, that song is coming together. It's cool. It's cool, dude. Like, okay. Forgot that this wig is tight. Man, let me tell you all something though. On vocals, on guitar, bass, probably any instrument really. The next thing I want you all to do when you sit down to practice whatever, any of those instruments, practice vibrato. Not to improve your vibrato. That will also happen. But if you practicing your vibrato improves everything. It's one of the best strength building things for both your fingers and your vocal system. To me, every single time I remember to do it, I go like, damn, how did I suddenly get good? And it's something you can do on your guitar. If you sit down to watch a movie, just wiggle it. Just wiggle. You don't even have to pick. You just wiggle each finger. Practice your vibrato on drums. If you can do it, I guarantee you instant results with the Trey Xavier method of just wiggle it just a little bit. Wiggle it. Just a little bit. Jeremy only recently found out that it was okay to use more than one finger to bend. Well, that means you've probably been building up more muscles than you than you think. Okay. Up next, who have we got? Who's this? Oh, this is Andrew Jackson. Okay.
Hey Trey, a new idea in progress. Concept demo.
Oh, it's raining dust from the fan I just turned on. Rip.
Bit of a combination of the Riff to Song Challenge and Song Finisher. Usual feedback, required lyrics below, although I have already decided to change a few so they flow better. Rough scratch vocals to just kind of get the ideas down. The song title was inspired on a line Kevin Costner said in Yellowstone. I guess the song is about survivor's guilt.
Sleep through the lonely.
Dark shadows burn. White knuckle ride, will screaming. Gritted teeth and blind, she's pleading.
That's some quirky shit right there.
Metal grinds, world turning. An angel led to hell, the devil claimed himself. Dark shadows burn. Trapped, broken down, left helpless. Corrosive drips I smell, choke senses. Noose around her neck, forgive me. Withdraw a burning hand across her out the stars.
See you later, Todd. Thanks for coming. Santa Todd. Very nice. Everybody say thank you to Todd for dropping some freebies, of which there is one remaining. Oh fuck. Kind of fighting the swing feel in that section. Got a little weird. I think you need to double time the lyrics during the chorus. Or like something. That's a good chorus though. Sleep through the lonely, but I can't sleep at all. Damn, dude. I'm feeling it. I have to sleep through the lonely. I gotta sleep through the lonely. I can't sleep at all. I gotta sleep through. That's not double time. Double time would be a lot faster than that. That would not work. Pretend I didn't say that. Delete from existence. What would double time sound like? Now I want to know. I have to sleep through the lonely. I gotta sleep through the lonely. I gotta sleep through the lonely. I don't know. Something like that. You could try something like. I like the big soaring thing, but it feels like you don't really land it at all, really? Like, kinda, sorta, but...
An angel led to hell, the devil claimed himself. Dark shadows burn.
You're...
Trapped, broken down, left helpless. Corrosive drips I smell, chokes and sin.
Your verse melody is really hanging out on the root. It's pretty boring. Your voice sounds really good on it, though. So... yeah, you'll have to spice that up. You're kind of just hanging out on between the root and the flat 7, which is like, can be a fucking vibe. I have done that many a time, but there's a... you can kind of start there and then work your way around a little bit more. Yeah, you see, like, I have to sleep through the... yeah, that's gotta... you gotta land it sooner than that. Because it's a good line. But you're really making me work for it. I have to sleep through the lonely, lonely. Do that exactly, and money will flow. Don't do that. No, but like, just land it a little bit sooner. TN Patronus. What up? I don't think have those go over that. I think just have it the one time and let it hang, at least on this first one. Or I can't sleep and let the fucking riff breathe. He's fucking with you. The album did not get delayed. If I'm alive, it's coming out. Okay. Hopefully the music video doesn't get... it won't. I shouldn't even speak it out loud. I've done almost everything that I need to do. It's kind of a weird... I don't think you should switch back to swing halfway through there. I think wait until the next section for the drums to start swinging again. Oh yeah. Holes open. Cast your bow. I have to cast a vote. It's all gone. What's it gonna be? Just let me slip through. Yeah, I think with minimal tweaks. This will rule. seriously minimal tweaks. Whoop. It's cool. It's got so much funky, weird, quirky character to it. Really fucking cool riffs. You know, you created a bit of a challenge for yourself in terms of a melody over those quirky riffs. It's a little almost like Primus riffs, you know? Primus vocal melodies are usually pretty simple. As a result, he kind of like sings a lot of stuff. I mean, I haven't really listened to that much Primus, to be honest. We recorded Embrace the Horror and also drums for 2 of the tracks that are on the album. Which were they? For Purgatory and Edge's Meet at Prairie Sun, where Primus recorded the vast majority of their music, which has just recently closed, which is a tragedy. I don't know what's going to happen, all the gear and everything, and like if somebody will buy it and reopen it or whatever, but like, fuck. It's like a legendary fucking spot. Anyway. Okay. Up next we got some Fires in Time, and then we've got George DeMello. I am going to take a very brief break to go see a man about a horse. So give me just 2 quick minutes, and then we'll be back at it. BRB.
Please, friend, enjoy music.
Big mouths come with tiny minds. Only one opens outside the lines. They're just afraid to be who they want to be. Catching snowflakes on your tongue. Life goes fast when you are young. Setting the stage for who you're gonna be. Don't you listen to one word from the crushes of the soul. Follow the path that escapes to the sun. You are the one who breaks free. Daydreamer, the world is gonna need you someday. Don't ever lose your spark of insanity. Left out of the common hive, lost in a world that's outside of time. You're not afraid to see the way things could be. Reaching ever for the sun, marching to a different drum, breaking the cage to set your spirit free. Don't you listen to one word from the crushes of the soul. Follow the path that escapes to the sun. You are the one who breaks free.
Oh, Alex Solo denied. 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 All right. I got myself a little snack. There's a freebie available, y'all. Who wants it? You can't, you know? People be like, I'm broke, I don't have any money. And then there's a freebie and nobody takes it. Isn't this the way? Finished song from the June Dice stream. As finished as our songs ever are anyways. Also critique the album art. Graphic design is my passion. Fountain of You. Did I tell you guys that I used one of the Roll for songs in the thing that I had to, like, I finished it up to use for the gig that I got paid to write songs for? Pretty good use of it, I think. I took one of the ones that was usable, like one of the few that like could actually pass.
I should remind you, I've got a life worth living. If you could fix me up, I'll make it
Bass sounds really good.
I'll give
Bass and
you
guitars.
mountains. I'll buy my way out of this like youth is a fountain.
I am not yet allowed to tell you. No, sorry. Oh yeah, I remember. Some looseness at the end there.
This could define you. There is no life worth living without a silver spoon. I'll help you see that side of life. Get the mountain. You'll have the world all to yourself.
Those harmony. That makes me want to eat bread. Literally eat bread. Oh, look at that.
Maybe I should just move on. Maybe I should put in all the work. Maybe I should give up 'cause it's easier to quit than hurt.
Hold the velocities down on that snare drum.
So we go down together. Maybe I should move on. Maybe I
pokey.
should move on. Maybe I should just move on. Maybe I should put in all the work. Maybe I should give up because it's easier to quit than hurt. Maybe I should start a fire. So we go down together. Maybe I should move on. Maybe I should move on.
Oh, it just restarted. Okay. I don't have a ton of notes for this. We're going to listen again while I eat this bread. There's some kind of weirdness with this drum part. There's something about it. It's a little too much, a little too busy.
I should remind you,
I've got a life worth living. If you could fix me up, I'll make it worth your time and come. I'll give you mountains. I'll buy my
There's a good
way
drum
out
beat.
of this. Like youth is a fountain. Stop your game, you're fucking crazy. I can just move on. Maybe I should put it on.
There is something about this transition that is holding. There's something about this transition that's making it not hit. Maybe it just needs a fill. Okay. Yeah, give me a fill there. Yeah, some kind of weird looseness is happening at the end of this chorus. That's lessening the impact. What is I actually think you should pull the vocal way back in the performance at the end of this. I think you should not end it strong. Maybe I should move on. Like, just do something where you pull it way back. And just sort of like give me something like that takes the energy way down into the next verse. You know what I would maybe do that and then cut the drums out for the first time you play this little riff here. And actually cut the number of times you play that riff in half. Like, drop all the drums out. I just want to hear that little riff one time, and then come crushing in with the next verse. Just as you got it. This is the best place for you to drop a harmony. That fucking kills.
Welcome, traveler of space and time, to the greatest stream imaginable. Won't you stay a while?
Jack Spadeza! Hello and welcome. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I like that stop right there. I like this little alt chorus. Your bridge, it's a chorus, same lyrics. I think it would be very genre appropriate and also hit really hard to take the melody line that you've been using in this chorus up until now and play the same thing just as strummed octaves. That'll crank up the heat. Brother, what if you added a... I'm so obnoxious. I don't think I really comprehend how obnoxious of a person I am most of the time, which is, it lends itself really well to being a streamer. Less so IRL, I will say. When I am the most of myself that I like allow, people always like Lean way back. I mean, you guys crushed this. Like, it has such heart. All of the things that I'm saying are sort of nitpicks. The mix is pretty slapping. Nothing sounds shitty. I think if you just sort of tighten it up a tiny bit, in those spots and make those little changes, and then maybe you'll actually release something. I think it might be like it might be that you could do that. I know, guys. I know I do. I also want to do those roll for songs again. It would I mean, I only put out one fucking video this whole month and last month, and I have a bunch that I have to do. I have a pedal sitting here. I mean, I only got it like 2 days ago, but and I wanted to do more videos about the promotion for the album and stuff like that, and all of the things that I described earlier. Have gotten in the way. And now I invite you to go through the same hell to get this song to the people. Which easy bass? Yeah, element bass is pretty fucking great. I also use it. I think Easy Bass is very underrated. I use a variety of libraries on my stuff. For like really heavy shit, whatever the Spectre one is called. Why can't I remember what it's called? The Spectre bass. It's just called Spectre bass. Whatever. The Spectre one into Element, or I also like Gin bass. I think Gin bass too. I will often use that one. That one's really sick for heavy music. It's not like good for like dynamic. Easy bass, you can get some really good dynamic sounds out of it. Like it feels more real to me. Gin bass is a crusher. Well, very sick, boys. Very sick. Great work. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's see what he said. Hello, Trey. Another work in progress. I do not condone violence in any way, shape, or form. The song is about the dark subject of the moment when someone hits their last nerve and goes ballistic. I'm not good at leads, so I have a weird piano thing, and I added layers. For the outro, should I add a bridge ending with a third chorus, but varied? As always, I appreciate your critique. Devil told you to. I've been, me and my girlfriend have been going down the Conjuring rabbit hole, and we watched The Devil Made Me Do It the other day. I didn't realize there were so many of these fucking movies. Okay, here we go. I have to watch. I haven't seen The Nun or The Nun 2. Just recently watched all of the Annabelles. Oh, what's up, Ozzy? I'm having a really hard time figuring out what the rhythm is here. You got some weird rhythmic shit going on here. The vocals are like, you're like cramming a lot into a short space and then sing a really long. Cramming and stretching a lot. Kleptoman. All the information you need is right here. Oh, this is getting weird. Got like some
Welcome, traveler of
measures of
space
three.
and time. The greatest screen imaginable. Won't you stay a while?
BSS for Life 20. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. I gotta listen to this chorus again.
When they ask you why you play with madness, when they ask you why you did it, when they don't believe your alibi, tell them that the devil told you to.
You got some like weird groupings. It's like kind of cool.
When they ask you why you play with madness, when they ask you why you did it, when they don't believe your alibi, tell them that the devil told you to.
It's got like a measure of 11 or something.
The devil told you to. The devil told you to. The devil told you to. The devil told you to.
I mean, it's got some cool character to it. Rhythmically. Okay, I can tell you when I have created something that kind of sounds like this, it's usually because I'm sitting there and I'm writing and I like record it and I realized that I thought it was a nice round like 8 bars of 4/4 or whatever, but actually it isn't. And it sounds like I don't know if you intended it to have this kind of weird. I don't know if it's actually odd time signatures or if it's just an unusual number of like an odd number of measures of 4/4. It's like it's got a weird proggy bent to it that is kind of cool, but it feels like the vocals are just you're just like trying to catch up the whole time. So you said that it's a work in progress, of course. the vocals just they feel very improvised. And everything else feels like much more intentional, right? Like you were going for something and you hit it pretty good. But I think you got to kind of plan out. So your first verse here, lyrics: belly full of rot gut, feeling brave, I bet. Better get your gun, boy, bury an old debt. The way that you have phrased it is like belly full of rock gut, feeling brave, I bet. Belly full of rock, feeling brave, I bet. Like you're like, now you shouldn't just do the kind of boring version as a default, like belly full of rock gut, feeling brave, I bet. Better get your gun, boy, bury an old debt. Something like that. Like, if you handed me these lyrics and were like, sing this, that's how I would do it, rhythmically. And, like, that would be very typical. Here it feels like you are just, like barely hanging on by your fucking fingernails. And it's a shame because, as Jeremy points out, these are cool lyrics. And like your voice sounds cool, and it matches the what you're talking about. So what you need to do is just spend a little more time plotting out the vocal the same way that you did with the everything else. Have you tried this before? I would guess that it's a pretty high likelihood that you recorded all of this and then put the lyrics on it, put the vocals on it. Is that true? Because if that's true, I think what you should try the next time you do this, try writing some lyrics first, putting on a click track or a drum beat, and try writing a vocal pattern. It doesn't have to have notes. Oh, you wrote the lyrics first. You wrote the lyrics, but you didn't think of how they would be sung. You wrote the lyrics, you made a track, and then you always write lyrics first. But you just write the words. Do you consider how they'll be sung when you're writing them? I probably should have asked that in a way that, yes, you do consider how they'll be sung? They come off sounding kind of improvised. Okay, so you actually do what I'm describing? In that case, I'm not entirely sure what I should suggest. Maybe do it the other way then. It's possible that you're sort of locking yourself in the other way. Let me. There's so many different ways that you can sing any line, right? Any set of words. For example. Okay, let me. I don't know where the one is. Full of rock gut, feeling brave, I bet. Better get your gun, boy. Bury an old debt. Full of rock gut, feeling brave, I bet. Better get your gun, boy. Bury an old debt. So, if nothing else, try a bunch of different ways. Like, when I'm working out how I'm going to sing a lyric, if I don't have something in mind, actually this, I actually had to do this quite a bit when I was doing this recording project last month, because some of the songs I wrote as collaborations, and one of them, like, I would have a guy just like feeding me some lyric ideas, just lines, and I would just kind of like figure out the best way to sing them. I mean, I'd be changing them as I went, but like I've never really worked like that before, and it was really fucking fun. It was really fun. I hope to do that some more. But what I will do sometimes is I'll just kind of like click like my own little metronome and like try a couple different ways. First of all, you don't have to start right on always on the downbeat. You can start before or after. Belly full of rot gut, feeling brave, I'm bad. So that would be slower. Belly full of rot gut, feeling brave, I bet. Better get your gun, boy. Bury an old debt. Like, you could even do it faster. It's not about doing it being too fast or too slow. It doesn't have a nice phrasing to it. Does that make sense? So, next time, even if you, like you said, you've written the lyrics first, and then you're trying to write the music to fit it, record the vocals first, either to a click or to a drum part, and then write everything else around it, and make it sound like it's got some, a good, memorable, nice flow and rhythmic phrasing to it. Because right now it just feels like you're falling down the stairs, and like some of it's hitting and some of it isn't. That's the main thing. Like, sometimes it works. Sometimes it does not. You usually write to a Boots and Cats drum beat. Yeah, I mean, that works. Like, so yeah, I mean, like you said, you're still learning. And I think your voice is really cool sounding. So you got that going for you. It's got it has so much cool character to it. So now you're just going to have to dial it in a little bit more. The thing is, like, until you do that kind of thing, I wouldn't worry too much about the arrangement of the track. Like, I wouldn't put too much into it with that, the state it's in now, until you get something really dialed, that you're building around. Because right now it's really fucking weird, and I don't want to discourage you from making stuff that's weird. In fact, very much the opposite. But to me, it's weird in a way that's like, rather the track is weird in a way that works. The vocals are weird in a way that is kind of off-putting or like detracting from the composition. But basically just in the phrasing, not so much like the performance or anything. So like I think if you get that kind of dialed, you'll have something. You said this is your 8th or 9th song that you've written? That's fucking great, dude. It's much cooler than my 8th or 9th song, that's for goddamn sure. Yeah, all right. So there is currently unintentional. That's a good way to put it. King Jade. All right, there is one freebie available. As Andrew Jackson has just pointed out. What else you got for me, people? People of Earth. Ooh. On this Friday night. Yeah, go make some coffee. I mean, if you're making coffee to stay up for the rest of the stream, I don't know if it'll be worth it. We have not had a submission in an hour, which is usually a sign that it's winding down. I mean, I'm in no rush to go anywhere. If y'all are hanging out. But I just mean, man, focus. I guess I could just like turn off autofocus. Manual is the way. Man, one thing that I think has been helping me a lot. This is like kind of dumb, but for me, coffee o'clock, when I have my second cup, has always been like 3:30. I bumped it forward an hour this past week. To 2. I've been having coffee o'clock at 2 instead. And I have actually been like sleeping better, which doesn't make any sense to me because I'm not usually falling asleep until legitimately like 11 hours later. Like I don't fall asleep until 2. Why would a cup of coffee at 2 or 3 make any fucking difference? Like, that is such a long time. Like, I shouldn't still be feeling the fucking results of caffeine or the effects of caffeine that much later. Does the composition course have any plans for a Black Friday sale this year? Methinks perhaps. Yes. I just have to remember to do that because it's this week, right? No, week after next. I mean, people keep because it's 27th is Thanksgiving, so 28th is actual Black Friday. Not that the fucking day matters anymore. It's not like people are killing each other on the day anymore. Drist needs feedback. All right. Well, here's all the information that you need to achieve that feedback. But people, have been starting their Black Friday sales earlier and earlier to try and like scoop everybody, you know what I mean? Because if you start it earlier than everybody else, then you'll get their money. Like, I already bought something on a Black Friday deal. I think it was Revoice Pro. Was half off. Which, why the fuck have I not had that? Why? But long story short, yes. I will be putting a Black Friday sale together. I mean, I guess I should start it on Monday. I have not been focusing on literally anything except this fucking album release. But yeah, if you've been thinking about getting any of my courses, get on my mailing list. Get on the mailing list. 'Cause now's the time. Ow! Have I checked out the Ren X Skinner Brothers track? No, I have not. I've got a few songs lined up that I want to do reactions to. Trying to think what they are. New Entheos, new Poppy. What's the other one there? New Electric Callboy. New-ish. The problem is, like, I haven't had time to, like, jump on them as they're coming out. And so, like, I'm getting to them kind of late, and, like, the vast majority of the reaction audience is, like, moving on. Right, reaction to New and Virtue. In order to do a reaction to this video that's coming out on the day, I have to first finish the video that I'm reacting to. I literally don't even have a final product. And I think the thing is, like, the first one was so memeable. The Gunslingers, like, it was too easy. The jokes wrote themselves. This one's kind of just good. Well, I mean, I fucking presume it will. Sorry, I'm just checking on some. So, In Virtue CDs arrive at my place of business here on Monday. They will exist. I mean, they already exist. They are now on the way. Dress like Fantano to roast my own music. That'd be pretty funny. Shred, Blast, Grind. Thank you for $1. $1 due. Appreciate that. There's one freebie available if you guys want it. FREEBIE. What's some other good music that's new, that's come out newly? Newly released. Anybody heard anything cool that's new and cool for people to listen to? Oh yeah, there is a new Trivium EP. Anthony Virtutano here. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to start a beef. Vower, that's Bia's band, yeah. Gas Pack from Oregon. Is it good? Vower? Oh yeah, the also the new fuck. So there I think it was maybe like a week ago now. They had a Charlotte feature. What is the fucking band? The Dutch prog band. I keep wanting to say Structures. That is not what they're called. And I was gonna maybe do a reaction to that because our song also features Charlotte in the music video. It's bad timing. It's bad timing. Because I had to hit up Charlotte and be like, hey, so you also, I know you just had to promote but you got another one. They had that song, A Single Grain of Sand, which is like the best gent song ever written, from what I remember. Shaping a Single Grain of Sand. It's Textures. Textures. And their music video for that song, fucking so good, so cool. This is all things I remember from several years ago. I'm going to have to go back and check it out again because I could just be straight up fucking wrong. It might not hold up at all. I remember thinking it was super fucking sick. And then they just like disappeared. But now they're back. I have not heard the new Thrice. Is it also good? I already forgot the name of the band. I already forgot it. Plural nouns, the band. Avrilize. I got a press release about that, and I remember thinking, like, is it they're trying to turn it into an Avril Lavigne? That's what Avrilizing is? We're going to take this song, we're going to Avrilize it. Why you gotta go and make things so complicated? Avrilize it. I mean, there's no way that everybody who hears that name doesn't think that, right? Oh, it's Auralize. That's better. But at least if I do wind up doing something, I've got the joke.
I got the jokes lined up and ready to go. I got the jokes lined up and ready to go.
It's not cringe. It's like ancient Rome. It's like the Roman Empire. Brother, are you not thinking about the Roman Empire right now? Did you fucking fall off of your devotion? Get the Roman Empire back in your focus. Okay? Do not make idols of anything else. Yeah, it's a little weird to me. Like, it's cool to stylize something like that in a logo. And for SEO purposes, actually, it also works really well. But then when it comes time to pronounce it, and you see it written out, and well, then you make mistakes like Trey did. Avrilize. What if that was... What's Born of Osiris? What's the fucking... Shit. Something eyes? Alright. Greeks were so much cooler. Greek myths, like Sisyphus, for example. If only somebody made a whole concept album based on that Greek myth. Wow. It would totally come out in a week. Your son is learning early Roman and Greek history alongside Latin. Dude, best possible thing you could do is learn Latin. Okay, it's not the best possible thing. For learning languages, knowing Latin is so sick. I took Latin... How long did I take Latin for? 4 years or something? How has no black metal band made Coffee Pod's Black Metal Ist Keurig? He's in 2nd grade and he's been studying Latin for 3 years? You're making a little super kid there. I took Latin in middle school and high school. Is that right? Yeah. Well, maybe elementary school too. I don't know. It's really fucking... It's so handy to learn root words. Holy shit. Because, like, I can muddle my way through most Romance languages. If it's, like, written out, I can, like, find all kinds of stuff. Even, yeah. I can't actually speak any other languages, including Latin. But I do have a girlfriend from Latin America. So... what up, room mother? Do people actually learn ecclesiastical Latin? Like, is that a class that people take? I thought that was just something you heard at church and didn't learn. Well, thank you, ZP. Apparently, it's my affiliate anniversary. Somebody thought it was my birthday. It's not. It's my affiliate anniversary. Yes, Nick Nocturnal has returned with us with a new single. I don't know if he's like coming back to YouTube or what. If he is, then I fucked up because I had all of this time to be filling the void of metal reactions, and I did very few of them. My sleep token, one of my sleep token videos has 200,000 views. What's the deal with sleep token one? But yeah, his new track that he dropped has 100,000 views on it already. What up, Gym Winners? Ooh. Okay. Is nobody gonna take this freebie? It's not a good sign if nobody's even gonna take the freebie. That feels like we are not going to get any more submissions if nobody even wants it for free. And your boy has a lot to do still. So maybe we call it. I mean, it's you know, I haven't been able to post many videos, and usually the algorithm is like, "Oh, are you still alive? Do you still live now? We're gonna not tell people that you're streaming because you didn't post a ton of videos, you dummy." But next week, so a week from today, the In Virtue album is released. The music video will come out. We'll have a exclusive premiere on a big metal website the day before on Thursday. Assuming that we finish, we're grinding around the clock. So we'll have plenty to roast. The band like isn't around. I don't know if Alex is around. I'm hoping that at least Alex will be here, and I wanted to stream on the In Virtue channel also. I don't know if I should do both at the same time. But I want to do like a listening party type of thing, like a stream where we talk about me and my music and like how cool I am and like just, but one way or the other, I will be here. I don't know if I'll do song feedback, like probably just like do like giveaways, autograph some CDs. Good question, Drop. The dual posting thing. Well, I don't know if it would matter because I can just dual stream through Restream, but that might be cooler, actually. Because then, that's a great question. I should find out. If only I had access to all of the knowledge of the universe. Yes, we are doing physical CDs. We waited too fucking long, so there's not going to be like a pre-order, but I am going to have them in hand on Monday, according to the shipping notification that I got today. There's also going to be vinyl, and you'll be able to buy it before then, because assuming my guitarman okay, I have to activate Shopify. Am I going to hand deliver them? That would be a hell of a thing. That would be quite the what's it called? That would be a pretty good publicity stunt. Hand deliver. I'm gonna like walk the United States and hand them to people. We only made 100 of them so far. If we sell 100, I don't know. How much do people sell CDs for these days? Well, we'll make our nut back at least for the production of the CDs and the vinyl. Man, people were selling CDs for $15 20 fucking years ago. Has the price really not gone up? I haven't bought a CD in a really long time. I tried to buy the new Carcosa album at the show, and they wouldn't take my money. So I don't know how much it would have been. They forced me to take it for free, and it's also quite good. People buy vinyl more than CDs these days, but a lot of people still buy CDs. Oh, hold on one second. We're going to be doing packages with merchandise. Look at that. Tell me you don't want this fucking sick shirt. Look at that. Look at it. Sisyphus. He's pushing the boulder up the hill. Tell me you don't want one of these. So save your pennies, and instead of giving me money to listen to your music, you give me money to listen to my music. So yeah, who did artwork for my album? Niklas Sundin. I can actually tell you how many of each shirt we have. I have 17 small, 33 medium, 8 large, 2 XLs, and for some reason I have 6 XXLs, which is a really weird spread. Why do I only have 8 large? I guess we sold out of the rest of them. This is a small. For some reason, the example that I pulled out is a small. Are the smalls men's smalls? Yes. They're all like yeah. I am reasonably certain that is true. Pretty like I would not fit into this. Yeah, the guy from Dark Tranquility. So what I have not figured out yet is international shipping. Because we got a fucking tariffs problem. So the main thing that I don't want to happen is that someone orders something from us and we send it, and when you get it, the government fucking tries to charge you a bunch of money. I don't know if it goes both ways. I think it's mostly just the problem of shipping to the U.S. It might be nothing, but I got to figure out before I start offering, because international shipping is always a fucking nightmare. How much are the shirts? I don't know yet. The other thing I'm doing, hold on one second. So you have to promise not to judge me on this example. Do you all promise? I want to see you all swear. Put your hand on your book of choice. that you're not going to judge me based on this example. This is the prototype, but I bought a bunch of papyrus, which wasn't just used by ancient Egypt. It was also used by the ancient Greeks. So Sisyphus, if he was real, he would have written. Wow, everybody pinky promised. Thank you. And I bought some paint pens, and I'm doing handwritten lyric sheets. This is the prototype, and I did not get the spacing down. You're not going to be able to see it. But it's going to be a lot better than this, but the idea. So I'm going to do handwritten lyric sheets. On this one, I did something pretty cool. You can see I wrote one line on the back because it's like a little call and response bitty boo. That's like really quiet in the mix. But let's see, are you going to be able to? No, it's not going to work. Oh, kind of, sort of. Maybe. Yeah, there you go. See, so it only comes if you hold it up to the light. So I'm going to get better at that, and I'm going to do these, and I'm going to do I'm getting real ambitious with this. I just want special merch, you know what I mean? Everybody does the basic shit. But I figured that's a cool little thing I can charge some extra for, and people will get something special. I was thinking of maybe doing like a random order will get one. I don't know. I have 30 of these sheets. Well, 29 now. But I'm going to do, what's it called? Time lapse of me doing it. Because the thing is, like, no one would ever say that I have good handwriting, but I have really unique handwriting. Like, look at the top line. I have a very unique handwriting that I like a lot. I'm not really good with the paint pen yet, but it's like there's a level of control that I need to, but I just didn't consider that I would have to really work out the spacing. Like I thought I did. I counted how many lines I needed. And like I went in and sort of measured it out and everything. I still fucked it up. And this has the least amount of lyrics of any of our songs, so they'll probably mostly have to be on two sides or two pieces. I don't know. I thought they were going to be bigger, to be honest. I probably should have gotten bigger pieces. Are my bandmates going to sign them? Well, hopefully. Jamie will not, because he lives in Taiwan. And we're not going to ship them all over to him. Possibly could get Alex and Rami to sign them. I will definitely. And I'll autograph any piece of merch that you want me to, that you buy. Compact discs. But you'll have to let me know, because if you want me to sign your CD, I have to open it out of the shrink wrap. Chisel the lyrics into some stone tablets. I just appreciate that you guys even fucking care at all to ask these questions. Like, you. In the press release that will be going out on Friday, we talk about how it's really life imitating art. Like, I kind of fucked myself by making this album about Sisyphus because the creation of the album and releasing it became a Sisyphean task. Like, it's comical what it took to get just a regular ass album out to the world. I mean, it's the greatest album ever made. It's, as far as I'm concerned, I'm a little biased. A review in Metal Hammer Germany just dropped. They did not agree. It's still a good review, 4 out of 5. But it's in a fucking print magazine, Metal Hammer Germany. So if you're in Deutschland oder eine Deutsch sprechen country, Land, you can check it out. We're in the review section, and you'll have to tell me what it says. I'm going to try to read it. I haven't actually tried yet. When am I going to tell you the story of the whole journey? I guess now I could do it since it'll be out. Is that a psychiatrist song, Shrink Rap? That's pretty good. That's a dad joke. You should check and see if your wife is pregnant because you just made a pretty solid dad joke. You may have this. It's more reliable than peeing on a stick. If that were true, then I've got a horde of little bastards out there running around. Anyway, so I appreciate all of you. Excuse me, all of you very much. Yes, I did, Andrew. Thank you. That was actually when I wrote, like, somebody tell me what this says. That was bait. That was engagement bait. I'd already had ChatGPT translated for me. So, but thank you. Yeah, people seem to be liking it. You know, it's 14 tracks. All right, let's just take a gander. Okay, let's take a gander at what the review said. I do have it. Excuse me. Let's just take a look. Why not? I'll read it in German. And then, so it's in the December issue of Metal Hammer Deutschland. And let's read it. Was? It's quite small because of... Damn it. It won't... Okay. In Virtue reisen einen mit ihrem dritten Album, Age of Legends. Okay. Our third album, Age of Legends. Nach einem kurzen Intro, a short intro, mit in einen Strudel, in a strudel aus unerwartetem progressive power metal. With a strudel of unerwartetem. I don't know that one. Die kitschige, don't know that one. Rasante Gitarrenmelodie by Sisyphus Awakening steht im starken Kontrast. The guitar melody of Sisyphus Awakening stands in stark contrast zu den jazzy Anleihen in demselben Song. The jazziness, something that lies in the... I don't know. Anleihen, okay. Was nicht zusammenpassen sollte. Germans are very honest. I'm expecting this to be extremely honest. What doesn't together pass something, machen in Virtue passend, indem sie sich dem Chaos gänzlich hingeben. Nope. Mai spalt sich wie etwa bei Kammerloop mit den I've been speaking German for like 20 years and I can't make my way through one fucking basic paragraph. Denn der ehemaligen Delane-Sänger, former Delane singer Charlotte Wessels, überraschend bluesig by Push That Rock. Oh yeah, our bluesy-ish track, Push That Rock. Und dann wieder ungewöhnlich groovig in Lieden wie Purgatory, Where the Edges Meet, oder Gunslingers of the New American Desert. Wie so oft im Power Metal wird auch hier die Geschichte eines Anti-Helden erzählt. How so often in power metal they are also here the history Sisyphus, der dazu verdammt ist, für immer for always Felsen, wie sagt man Felsen? I don't know why I'm still doing this. I just really like the German language. Is that weird? Is that wrong of me? I lost my place. Der dazu verdammt ist, für immer einen Felsen, den Berg, a mountain, hoch zu rollen. Oh, okay. Sisyphus, he's damned, always rolling a boulder up a hill. Damit der am Gipfel wieder herunterrollen kann. Oh, okay, something about how he is letting the boulder roll down, which is part of the plot. Daniel Johansson's like, peace the fuck out. I don't need to hear the rest of this. All right, see you, Daniel. Thanks for coming. Abweichend vom griechischen Mythos schafft es dieser Sisyphus jedoch, sich Mythlife des Mysteriosen, the Catalyst von seinen Fesseln zu befreien und auf eine Reise der Selbstvergebung. Frontmann und Songschreiber Trey Xavier, that's me! He said my name! Der ich selbst in diese heldenhaften Rolle wand. Can I copy and paste this? Oh, I can. I just want to see if I'm right about the things that I said that I thought they were saying. Bereichert die Lieder mit seiner vielseitigen Stimme, die mal optimistisch und mal tragisch, emotional ertönt. Okay, now we're gonna find out what it says in English. German to English translation. I play rock and metal. You are asking me. Yes. Yes, I do. And everything else. With their third album, Age of Legends, in Virtue sweep you away after a brief intro into a maelstrom of unexpected progressive power metal. Why would it be unexpected?
Welcome, traveler of space and time, to the greatest stream imaginable. Won't you stay a while?
Oh, what shouldn't fit together in Virtue make work by fully embracing chaos. Okay. Sometimes schmaltzy, as in Karmaloop. They think Karmaloop is schmaltzy. Yay, K666. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, it's a German album review. Are you asking if it's an album review or if it was in German? If you don't know that it's in German, then I really need to work on my accent. Sometimes schmaltzy is in Karmaloop, featuring former Delane singer Charlotte Wessels, surprisingly bluesy in Push That Rock, and then again unusually groovy in songs like Purgatory, Where the Edges Meet, or Gunslingers. Why unusual? What are they expecting? I mean, I guess power metal doesn't really do a lot of those things. As is so often the case in power metal, the story of an anti-hero is told here. Sisyphus, condemned to eternally roll a boulder up a mountain. I read a lot faster in English. Only for it to roll back down again at the top. Unlike the Greek myth, this Sisyphus manages to free himself from his chains with the help of the mysterious catalyst and embark on a journey of self-forgiveness. Frontman and songwriter Trey Xavier, who sees himself in this heroic role, it's not really supposed to be heroic, but I guess maybe it's not so much heroic as protagonistic. Oh, when I have 10 plus rules to hear a song, he'll pass. I mean, that's you have not been here long enough to understand why I need those fucking rules. Spend this is like 5 years I've been doing this now. The rules are very necessary. You're new here, so stick around a little bit and you'll understand. Like, people try to send some shit in. Like, it has to get to me. Enriches the songs with his versatile voice, which is sometimes optimistic and sometimes tragically emotional. Yeah, that's a good review. You're not joining a Discord. So then how do you intend on getting that song to me? You want to mail it to me? Send me smoke signals in... through the power of friendship. Send me smoke signals as, like, binary and spell out the code that encoded the MP3. That's probably quicker. I have been sort of bandying about the idea of using a different system because there are now several different ways in which people send... Why did I open this? I had a reason. Oh, yeah. Like playlist things. And there's a couple of them, and they seem pretty cool. And it would make it easier. I kind of like making people join the Discord because then our Discord grows. Not that it's ever been, like, incredibly active. Wow. My brain might be shot because I'm staring at this with little to no understanding. Why can't you submit a song from your YouTube link? Well, I'll put it this way. If you want to donate the if you want to pay the iron price of the donation amount, and it's just on your YouTube channel that you're posting from, then I could probably figure that out and call it the last one of the day. You can't... luckily, the donation link, you don't even have to read the rules. The donation link is at the top of the description, and it'll be right there. I think I should be able to just click on your name and go to your channel. I could do that. Oh, it's nope. Why would you pay to get your songs played? Well, bro, if you read the fucking rules, then you would know. Why would you pay to get your songs played? Well, it's not just to get them played. If it's just for us to sit here and listen to them and be like, that would be one thing. But it's songwriting critiques, song and mix critiques. Ryan Saunders seems to remember that this guy sent in a song before. Why would you... Better question. Why would I give you feedback on your song for free? Right? It's kind of like... goes both ways. Like, why would you pay me? Why would I pay you? With my time and expertise and exposure on my channel. I don't really know. Could have been Audio Bros instead. Okay, there you go. Well, I mean, I can tell you why people pay me here. Number one, because I know my shit. Number two, I'm very honest. Number three, I don't fucking care about your feelings. And I'll tell you the truth, which your mom and your girlfriend and your friends will not. Number four, I work in the music industry. So I have like a pretty good idea of trends. And like, you know, what works and what doesn't. What are the other reasons? Okay, so it was Audio Bros. Oh, Audio Bros is dead. That's reason 5. I'm the only game in town. And you're already here. But if you'd have read the rules, it's possible that you could have qualified for this freebie here. So somebody donated for you. Like somebody donated the amount so that someone could take the freebie and get the feedback for free. But in order for you to know that, you would have to read the rules. And so right now, the only thing that's keeping us from playing your music is you reading a couple of lines of rules. But if I don't have something that you want, then you don't... Then what are you doing here? Is the real question. You're asking me a lot of questions. Why would you come here? Just for something you don't even think has any value. Yeah, you got a lot of AI thumbnails on your channel. Anyway, I just like I like having fun with people like this. If you're gonna be rude to me, like, you can expect the roast. Anyway, I think now is probably a pretty good time to hit the old dusty trail. Let's see, who can we raid? It will be time to raid now. Who's streaming right now that we can raid? Anybody that I follow who's raided me and we can return the favor? Jack. Sam. Jack raided us recently. Let's raid Jack. Toxic X Eternity. If that sounds like a good idea to all of you, let's do it.
Welcome, traveler of space and time, to the greatest stream imaginable.
Ryan Saunders.
Won't you stay a while?
41 months. 41 months. Subscribing at tier 1. Today is my Twitch affiliate anniversary, so thank you for that. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. Album comes out in a week. And it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Are you ready for it to be fine? Where's the... Oh, shit.
2025.
No. Don't play it. Don't be playing ads. Let's get it, fam. We're going to raid my boy Jack. I will see you 1 week from today. Go to the InVirtue YouTube channel, please, and watch the other videos that we've released already to get hyped up for the release of the album. New song Karma Loop drops on the same day as the album with the music video, which I'm going to go work on right now, featuring Charlotte Wessels. And have yourselves a wonderful weekend. We are raiding. Thank you all. Peace. Peace out.